Set for the 125-pound bout here in Albuquerque, but before we do that, let's go back and tell you what happened in the 119-pound weight category.
Edward Vigil of New Mexico pounded his way through a tough 3-round hard-fought decision over Keith Jackson.
So, the 125-pound bout, we're beginning round number 3. On your left, Steve Hindy from New Mexico, and on the right, Richard Donnell Smith from Arkansas.
Let's go!
It's amateur team boxing. The entire team will advance. Which wins will advance to the next round. Very close bout, Ray Leonard, so far.
Very, very close. One thing I know is, Vern, see, normally when a fighter gets tired, he begins to breathe out of his mouth instead of his nose. But these guys are in tremendous shape.
We mentioned Steve Hindy's amateur record, 126-21. You remember what your amateur record was?
I had 165 fights. I lost 5.
And I'll bet you remember each of the 5.
Each of the 5, and I was able to equalize 1.
Now, that was against the Russian opponent, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Not, my memory's not that good. You told me that. We're in the 3rd round. Steve Hindy of Albuquerque, Richard Smith. Pretty good left by Richard Smith. He's the taller of the two, has a 4.5-inch advantage. 1 minute remaining. It could come down to the effort of each man in this final 60 seconds.
Smith connects very well with that left hook, and he should be using it a lot more now.
What do you find is the most common good punch in amateur boxing?
The best punch and the most scientific punch is the left jab. It's so very, very valuable, and a lot of us, even myself, forget to use it at times.
3rd round, Richard Smith. A little head knocking going on. Accidental. 30 seconds remaining in the bout. Smith and Hindy. Hindy missing with the left. Hindy on the attack. That left was blocked by Hindy. Final seconds of this 125-pound fight.
Fatigue is set, man. Now watch, you'll see Smith holding a lot more. You see his hands dropping.
10 seconds remaining. And it'll go to a decision. Whoops.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Standing 8 count near the end of the bout. The command to get your hands back up. There's the bell, and it's all over. A good fight between Steve Hindy of New Mexico and Richard Smith of Arkansas, and the crowd here in Albuquerque very appreciative of it. And let's see how close this was. Here's Stan Gallup with the announcement.
Bout number 4, 25 pounds, we have a winner. In the blue corner, Steve Hindy.
So the decision goes for the popular hometown youngster, Steve Hindy out of Albuquerque. And that will give New Mexico a 4 matches to 2 lead over